Hello world, in today's video we continue the saga of reviewing everyday household items, but don't worry, I'm doing my best to keep it fresh, keeping it new. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking a bit more about my toothbrush, which is somewhat new, but my wife got them a couple years ago and we decided to use up our old electric toothbrushes until they went out and didn't work anymore. So it took us about 2.5 years to use the last one and to upgrade to the new ones. The coolest toothbrush ever, okay? By far, I've never used a more impressive toothbrush. Of course, as always, because this is Tailosive, no, it's not sponsored. I don't even know who makes this, but at least I put their logo on the outside of the device, unlike my shoes. New Balance, thank you all for reminding me. So this is made by Philips Sonic Hair, or whatever, Sonic car. But what's really cool about this beefy, enormous, giant toothbrush is that it basically looks like the lunar version of Starship. You know what I'm talking about? You see? Even these little divots at the top, that's for like the thrusters. In actuality, I don't really know why they have those little divots at the top. You know, when you're brushing, they don't really serve a functional purpose. I think you can twist off this part for some reason if you want it. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's adjustable, but yeah, of course they come with the very fancy plastic top to keep everything secure and clean in there, but very easy to brush with, and the bristles on the inside themselves are really soft, and yet when you light this bad boy up, oh my god, I don't think I've ever heard a louder toothbrush in my life, almost as loud as the stupid frogs in the backyard. But I think this has been used as a multi-purpose device because I'm pretty confident you can weld with this. Like, if you press this button, the bristles on this toothbrush will shake so violently and so rigorously that it will literally mold the two different metals you're trying to weld together at the atomic level of fusing atoms, because that's how much these bristles shake. And that's probably not true, okay? Don't listen to me. I'm mostly 80% of the things I say are sarcastic. But the other nice thing about when you press this button to turn it on is that it has a timer, so it buzzes for the full 2 minutes, and I've never had a toothbrush that did that. There's probably like 30 of you watching this that are like, True, you've never had a timed toothbrush before? I've had that for years, I'm so used to it. Well, I've never had it before, and I didn't realize that there was tech this smart, and I think, you know, me and my wife got 2 of these toothbrushes for a deal or something. I don't even remember where we bought them, but they were on sale, and it's like 2 for 1, so it saved us some money to get them. And because I've never had a fancy toothbrush like this before, being able to just know exactly when you've hit the 2-minute mark, because you don't want to be brushing your teeth too much, all right? Twice a day is a good idea. That's what me and my wife are doing in 2021, but I've actually looked it up, and apparently you can brush your teeth too often, and if you do, the brushing will actually start to scrape off part of your tooth's enamel, so you can actually brush your teeth too much, so don't be brushing it all day. And it's good that you have a timer like that, because with something this powerful that shakes this much, I think you could very much just weld your teeth off, or weld them together if you're like smiling as you're brushing. If you get to that point, you might not be able to stop smiling or eat. If you can't eat, I think that would create some problems, right? So anyway, I thought I would save the big climax of today's video being the activation of this thing, which kind of gives the same kind of grip and feel of a lightsaber. So you know how we brush our teeth with lightsabers? This kind of has that feeling to it. So anyway, when you press the button, you might want to cover your ears. It sounds really quiet now, actually, now that I'm recording it. Maybe I should take the metal thing off. Okay, let's try that. Does this make it louder? Oh my god! You hear this? Does iPhone record in stereo? I don't know. Holy cow, it's shaking like crazy. Can we get a slow-mo on this? Man, the iPhone, even recording at 240 FPS, can't get the vibration right on this thing. But just to give you some perspective on how sharp this looks, right? Like, okay, bristles aren't moving or anything, but then when we light it up, trust me, the first time I turned this thing on, I was scared to actually even brush with it because I felt like it was going to rattle my own teeth off. But it does work. My teeth feel super duper clean after I brushed them, and I have not been to the dentist yet since I've started using it, but whatever he or she ends up saying, I will be sure to let you know. And oh, also, my favorite part of the toothbrush I forgot to mention is, of course, inductive charging. Because, you know, I'm the Apple sheep. I don't even use a lightning port on this iPhone. I'm used to Apple Watch charging inductively, iPhone charging with MagSafe, and the toothbrush charges inductively. The next thing I need is a MagSafe supported toothbrush so that hopefully one day I could just, start charging that way. If this turned green, I would have lost my mind. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you have an excellent rest of your day. Take care.